Hello, welcome friends. Uh, I'm going to start the project today, the view part, forms part, and we will see how we can connect the database as well as how we do insert, update, delete, select, all the things. In earlier videos, we have completed the architecture and everything. Now we just finished the project. I guess I'll finish this project in 2-3 parts, and all the parts will come in the up in the coming videos. So let's start with the admin side first. First I need to finish the references. As of now my TrueM web doesn't have any project references, it's just empty. So I want to take two references. One is TrueM online. This will connect the other projects like database and business model and everyone. And the another one is model. I will use this to make our form. Now I'm not going to change anything in the home page. Let me just run this project first. Okay, so these are our options. Okay, so I'll change these options later on, but first I want to create a one controller. Here we will going to create a two separate controllers, one for menu item and one for cart. First I'll create for menu item. Here we will get just few options: MVC controller empty with read and write actions, entity using entity framework. In our case we will not going to use the entity framework because we have created our architecture in the model project. If we were using directly entity framework in our project, in the web project, then we were going to use this one, but in this case it is not useful. So I'm going to use MVC5 controller with read and write options. Why I'm not choosing the empty, I'll show you that. Let me just rename the controller name, menu item. Now you can see that all the action methods it's been created by default if I choose the read and write actions. Otherwise I have to create all these things separately or one by one. As I am one of the lazy teachers, or can say lazy programmer, so I have created like this. So let's just make a view one by one. So first one is the menu item, the home page kind of thing, not the home page, the menu item landing page. So I'll go to the add view. I will not change the name, but I'll change the template. My template is that I want to show the list of menus, or can say list of menu items in my home page. So I'll select the list. I'll select the model. In this case it will be menu item. There will be no data context in this one. Still, if you want, then you can use the TrueM entities, but yes, you should use this whenever you have the entity framework. In this case I don't think it is required, so let me skip this one. I'll just add it. Okay, so you can see that the list has been created. All the buttons and everything has been created here. Let me show you the controller as well. There are no changes in the controller side. Okay, so let's change the menu options, you can say. instead of index I'll use this. Okay, this is the controller name which I have set here. In this case controller name is MenuItem. Controller is just a keyword, so don't use that. Okay, so let's build this project. I want to refresh this page. Okay, let me check what is the error. I am getting this error because I am passing this as a model, enumerable model, but in this the what can say, the parameter is empty. So let me just create it. For this, let me check the menu item df collection first. Okay, all are static. So let me write here. Come on. Get menu item list for customers. Then pass this as a list. Pass this list object in the parameter. Now let's see whether it's a correct form or not. Now this time I want to debug this one. I'm not sure whether there is a correct or there is having any error. If there will be error, then I'll change something. Click on F10. Yeah. No connection string named you could not be found in config. Okay. Let's see then what is this error. Okay, so this error is saying that TrueYum entity connection string is not found. Why it is showing such things? Because we have installed the entity framework in the model project, but our startup project is the TrueYum web, as well as our connection string doesn't mention in the web config. While this is the first it will execute, and it will find out your connection string here first. So what you need to do is you just have to copy paste your connection string from app.config of the model project. Please remember, you have to take this entity framework. You have to copy from this entity framework up to connection strings, and then paste it into the web.config. Now one more thing is remaining. Let me show you why. Let me show you what is remaining. I have just built this project. Now I'm refreshing. I guess it will work. Why? Because in my case I've already installed the entity framework in my web project as well. So the similar way, means it's the damn easiest. You just have to right click on manage NuGet packages, browse and select, click on browse, select entity framework, and then install this one. Okay, so now you can see that all the things have been created by default. Means I have not do any kind of coding. You means you are the witness of all the things. I will just do some click here and there. Obviously I have to I have to set the connection strings and all, but rest of the things are as usual. I have not done anything. So this edit and all those things are created. Okay, by default we have created the, you can say, the admin menu page in this way. But yeah, we will see that in our case here the page will be replaced with the add to cart. This we will do right now, and then we will go to the add to cart one. But before that I would like to create the admin part all as well. So better I create one more controller. I want to separate all the operations. This time again I'll select the read and write actions. This time I will give the name menu item admin. Okay, similar way I'll create the just the index page at the very first time. Again I'll select the list. Model class will be my menu item, not collection, menu item. And yeah, I'll just click on add. It will do all the scarf holdings for me, but this time I would like to change something. I'll make some changes here as per our requirement. So I'm just going back to the layout. In my case it will be okay, I have to change the name here to menu item admin controller. Its action is index, and this is just a page name. This is the page name which is reflecting. Okay, okay, so what changes I'll make in this one? Instead of create new, I'll just write add new. I don't want to display date of launch. If you want to display, then I have no issue. You can display as whatever you like. Okay, and instead of details, I just need a delete one. Just two options. Okay, now here as well the code is same. Okay, where is my, okay, I'm just removing this from here. Now my menu item controller. Okay, similar way. Online. Model, and instead of customer we have one more function, admin. Right, so I hope we have done this as well. I'll just run this project. I'll click on menu item admin. I hope it will work. Yeah, it is working absolutely fine. Okay, cool. So now I want to add one $sign as well here. I hope I'm at this right page. This is for menu item admin. Yeah, so for the price I'll put the $sign. Okay, so fine. Now I would like to click on edit. Now I was expecting this error because as of now we have not created any edit view page. Luckily our edit action control action is exist. Now you can see here there is no need of detail here, so I am ready. So I will remove this from here. Okay. Create we will use later. So this is our edit and this is our edit form. Whenever we click on the save button, this post action will be executed, otherwise this will be only executed, and the reflect. So luckily we have the action result for the edit, but unfortunately we do not have the any view till now. So let's create the view. Okay. Okay, my project is on the running mode, that's why it's not allowing me to add. Okay, I'll just do right click. My view name would be edit only. I'll select, but this time I will not select the list. This time I have to edit the details. So I'll select on edit. My template would be edit as well. My model will be again same, menu item, and I'll just create the add. Now you can see that the entire form is created now. Of course the validations and all the things are not here. You have to do all those things, but yeah, the basic structure, or can say the basic view, is created here. Even on the button clicks and all the things are also created, I hope. See, the submit type and all have been created. So let's see how it is working. Let me just build this one. But before the build, we have to pass the model again, because it is also asking for a model, or can say data, which need to be passed from the controller side. So here what I need to do, again I must think to do. So instead of list, this time I'll create menu item. Get menu item. This time not enumerable. We have to, I guess, pass the ID, if I'm not wrong. Yes. So here in our case we have a ID. So I'll just pass the ID parameter. Correct. And then menu item need to pass in the view. Okay. Now let me debug this time. I'll put the pointer here. I'll do F5. Okay. I click on edit. It has get me the data. I hope it is getting me the data. Yes, the selected one is burger. All the data has been here. Now you can see the even form is built. Again, I have not done any kind of coding. Even the back button and everything is here. If you click on this, you will go back. Again, if you click on edit, this time I'll select the sandwich. Okay, I'm just removing this pointer, debug pointer. See, the sandwich data has been recorded, has been launched. Yeah. Here we will make some changes later on. This I'm going to give you the exercises. Here you have to appear the calendar. This price one should be the numeric text box only. So these are your homework, or can say these are your exercises that you have to complete. I will just show you how we can going to do the save part. Right now if I click on the save, I want to know that whether it is hitting this one or not. As per my knowledge, it shouldn't hit at this point, but let me try. Yes, it is hitting, so that is great. So we don't need to do much coding again. Now you can see all the things are in here, even with their collection, or can say there with their with their values. So right now there is no code has been written over there, so that's why it will just redirect you to the index part, or can say the home page. Otherwise it should update also. So now we will write the code of update in. So let's do the saving part. Now first need to make some changes. As of now, we have created the form, but we are not we have not defined the action, or can say the in the click of submit button where it should hit. So right now it's by default hitting the edit one, but we have to, you can say, we have to give a concrete action with the particular name and all, and we have to define the form. So now this is one of the methods for edit, that I'm redirecting it to the edit. I'm passing the ID. In our case, this is the menu item ID. Okay. So no need to worry. This is the menu item ID only. No need to confuse. This is our controller name, and the method will be the post. Second thing we need to change at the back side. Earlier you have find out here the form collection. See, the form collection was there, right? Instead of this, I'm directly passing the our model, because we need to save the model only. We need to get the data directly. I don't need the form values first and then I'll convert it into my model and then save it. I don't want to do all those things. So instead of all those things, I'm just directly taking my model, and then now I'm going to create the, so I can say I'm going to write the function to save. So in that case, we have our function that we have created already. We have collection, modify menu item, and just need to pass our model only. No need to worry anything. Even in our case, this ID is useless. So if I want to remove this ID, I'll just remove it, but I have to make changes here as well. I have to delete this one and delete this slash as well, and this is without ID it will hit. So let's see that. First we will see this way, then after we will see the another way. I want to debug this. Okay, I already put the debug pointer, and then at this time I want to select the, I want to open the database as well. One more change I want to make here is I want to update the date this time. So as of now our editor is not, or can say our text box is not showing the calendar. So I want to appear the calendar in that. So how can we do that? I would just have to add one more attribute. Okay. By the way, this is the way to add the attribute in Razor view, or can say the Razor engine. All these things, all kind of this kind of syntax that what you are saying, HTML label 4, HTML editor 4, and all this is come under the Razor view engine. So under the Razor view, this is the keyword to write to introduce your any kind of attributes. As like even if you are giving the ID, name, whatever kind of attribute we are giving to our HTML controls, so in the Razor view we have this way to define the attributes. We have to create like this: new HTML attributes is equal to new, then again one bracket. In this case class is already defined, and I'm going to define the type is equal to date. Okay, now I would run this project and let's see the output then. Okay, directly edit would not appear. I'll just change it to menu item. Okay, so this time I'll update the sandwich part. I would not change anything, instead I'll just select the date. See, the calendar appears. Instead of 2020, I will go to the somewhere around 16 17. I'll select any random date. Okay, and then I'll just click on save. Okay, this time it hit the button, it hit the post method of edit. Now you can see the menu item. See, all the data has been filled out now with the date as well. Okay, now I just do F10, and from here onwards I'll do F11 because I want to go at each and every place. Now if you remember that we have created this function for the save, for the insert as well as for update. It will first check whether the data exists or not. So now it will check it. Now let me show you. It will check with the name first, and then it will check the ID. Okay, it found true, that means the data exists with this name. Now we will get the object first, though we have passed out the object, but still we need to get the object. The existing date of launch is null, and we are passing the new one, which is of 16 Feb 2017. Let's see whether it's updating or not. Okay, we have set our new records. Okay, so we have set our new data. Now date of launch is changed. Click OK. Now execute the save changes. Now get back to the main function. Click on F5 to finish the debug and get back to your main page. Now we will see whether the data is updated or not. This is the very easy way to check. We will click on the data part, and we have updated the date part. I hope it is updated, and yes, it is updated. So our code is running successfully. Similar way, you guys need to create the insert page, that is a create page. Again, I am giving you that in a exercise, or can say in a homework. Like on click on this add new, you have to redirect it to the create page that you can see at the bottom. Okay, so similar way, you just need to write the same code. Nothing fancy you have to write down. This is the same code you need to write. All the actions and everything has been created. See, create and create post, all the things have been created. You just need to copy paste the same code, or consider just one line. Okay, let me create it for you. Okay, but the view and all the things you have to create, I will not going to help you in all those things. Yes, one more method I was about to show you with the ID parameter as well, so I'll show you that too. Let me just, okay, I don't want to do, okay, I'll just copy this first, then I'll repaste it. Okay, this was my existing code. And the date of launch, I'll write this. Okay, now I'll make the changes here as well. Hmm. I have to add this again. As I have made so many changes in the code part, so I have to restart my project. So I can stop and start as well, but instead of that I will use the restart. So it will build us. So if I click on a restart, it will automatically build first and then start the project again. Okay, I'll select the sandwich again. Okay, this time I will change the day. The price. Now it again hit the again it has hit the controller. Now again it will check first. Okay, the data has been found. Now it will set all the things. Again it can say the date of launch has been set to null. Why? Because we have not selected anything from the form. Okay, so the price has been updated. You can check it here. And now first I'll show you into the menu first. Here I'll update. Again it will update to the null, date to the null, and price to the 199. Okay, I forgot to show you why. I forgot to show you the difference. So I'll again change, and this time again I'll set the date. I'll set the date. So the difference you will find out in here. Now you will get the menu item ID instead of in the model only. You will get here as well. So on the basis of this also you can change your coding and everything, but there is no need of extra parameter. It's just a waste of parameter because it's not used anywhere in the further code. So now I'm just finish this one by clicking F5, and yeah, I would like to again show you the data. Okay, now it's set to 99. The date is again set. Okay, now one more task inside this. When I'm clicking on the edit, the date is not showing here. So again I'm going to give you this as a task. You have to appear the date here. I know you all can do this. So let's do this and complete this page. I'm just changing this as per the old method, or can say the first method which I have shown, because the create as well as the edit both are the same one. Nothing different. There is no even a single change in the edit as well as in create, in terms of creating the form, in terms of writing the code. So instead of edit, you just need to write the create everywhere. That is the only change you need to do. Okay, yeah, so that's it on this video. We will see the card part in the next video. Thank you.